What's going on, guys? JPS back for another video, and today we're going to be reacting to how exciting would it be to spend a day with the German Autobahn police. So in my last video, I reacted to a German Police Code 3 response on the Autobahn, and I want to correct something that I said in that video. I kept referring to the speed limitless section of the Autobahn as the Autobahn, the whole Autobahn, when I know that's not what that is. The Autobahn is the interstate system that connects Germany. All of the different roads and highways are part of the Autobahn, similar to what we have in the United States with our interstate system. On the Autobahn, in that system, there are sections of roads that have no speed limits, but there are also a lot of sections that do have speed limits. So I knew that. A lot of you guys reminded me about that in the comments, so thank you for that. Recently, quite a heavy focus on the Autobahn on this channel, and we're continuing with that today to see what it's like being a police officer doing your duties on the Autobahn, you know, pulling people over, monitoring traffic, all that good stuff. So I think this is going to be one of the first videos I've seen of German police. I've interacted with German police in real life. If you're not doing anything wrong, you got nothing to be worried about. They do a good job. They're very stern, though. That's the part of the, I guess, German mannerisms or behavior, and especially with an authority like the police, you don't want to play around with them. So let's get right into this, guys. Let me know if anyone's ever been pulled over on the Autobahn or in a crash. I hope you're okay, because y'all be going pretty damn fast. Slow it down a little bit. Let's go.
25 vom 21. Sollen wir mit euch zusammen den Verkehr runterbremsen? So verstanden?
Oh.
Seid ihr bereit?
Damn!
Ja, hinten fühlt sich noch ein bisschen schlimmer an.
Tillman sagt jetzt, was wir machen.
Wir haben jetzt einen Verkehrsunfall mit Personenschaden.
Normally I do everything to avoid the police, but today I'm riding along.
That camera angle from the back seat of the police car going in between the two lanes looked so much tighter than in the last video when the camera was mounted on top of the car. The police officers are great drivers.
Did you know that the German Autobahn has its own police force? Tillman Hartung, seen here on the left, and Alex Lattendorf work as Autobahn police officers. They monitor traffic on a 220-kilometer stretch of highway in the German state of Hessen. And this is the car they use, a BMW 530 diesel with 265 horsepower. They also carry guns and wear bulletproof vests. So how dangerous is their job?
Gefährlich wird es natürlich immer, wenn wir auf der Autobahn das Fahrzeug verlassen müssen.
Violence is not an issue for you, like having to use your guns. You're not afraid of drivers being armed with weapons. These aren't necessarily your concerns.
Also in Deutschland müssen wir zum Glück nicht bei jeder Verkehrskontrolle damit rechnen, dass jemand eine Schusswaffe zieht.
That was a direct shot at the United States. Not even trying to hide it. Oh my God. It's true though. If you are a police officer, let's say on our Autobahn, highway patrol is what we would call it in the United States. When you pull a car over, you don't know if they have a gun. You really don't. It's up to chance. So many people, so many average Joes got guns that there's like a pretty decent probability that they might have a gun, especially depending on what state you're in. Ooh, if you're in Texas, they got a gun. They got one.
Wir sind natürlich dafür, jeder Verkehrskontrolle damit rechnen, dass jemand eine Schusswaffe zieht. Wir sind natürlich dafür trainiert, immer zu zweit Verkehrssicherheit zu schaffen. Wir machen auch Kontrollen immer zu zweit. Das ist anders wie in Amerika.
We are now on a mission to find out what's happening.
So I wonder why they always work in pairs, because it's definitely safer, but also does not make the car slower by having double the weight of human weight at least.
We're now on a mission to find out what's happening. Apparently there's an accident on the highway.
We drive through what the Germans call a Rettungsgasse, or a special emergency lane made by drivers on the Autobahn. Luckily, only cars were totaled. Remarkably, the drivers had only minor injuries.
Guten Morgen.
Können wir euch irgendwas noch helfen?
Nee, eigentlich nicht. Dann hat sich das alles aufgestaut, alle haben gebremst, einer nicht.
Ja, alles klar.
I love how direct and straight to the point that was. Can we help? No, you're good. Traffic came to a stop. Everyone stopped. Someone didn't. That's really how accidents be. All it takes is one person. And if you are riding up on, tailgating someone too close to them, you don't have enough time to react. And then it can cause a hole. And then if there's ice on the road, there have been some really bad accidents this winter in the United States. Like we're talking 40 car pileups. What a nightmare to deal with that. Oh, God.
In the U.S., as you may know, the U.S. Highway Patrol is also responsible for highway safety. However, they do control speed as well. And often is the case they hide behind bridges, as I know from personal experience, to catch speeders. But here, that's a different police patrol that controls the speed on the Autobahn. So you're not out here to catch speeding cars. What's your mission on the Autobahn?
Ja, bei der Autobahnpolizei sind wir hauptsächlich mit der Verkehrsunfallaufnahme betraut. Natürlich kontrollieren wir auch Fahrzeuge. Wir gucken, ob die Fahrzeugführer die nötigen Fahrerlaubnisse haben, ob die Alkohol getrunken haben, ob die vielleicht Drogen genommen haben.
Wir haben hier besonders auf der Autobahn internationalen Verkehr. Wir haben viel mit Güterverkehr auch zu tun.
Among the international traffic is a truck from Poland, which attracts the officers' attention. They quickly react to remove it from the road and bring it to a spot where routine vehicle checks are taking place. After reviewing the driver's papers, checking his freight, and conducting a urine test, it turns out that he was indeed in violation of a few traffic laws.
Er hat keine Lenk- und Ruhezeiten. Auf den Lenk- und Ruhezeiten vermerkt er auch, wo er gestartet ist, wo er angekommen ist, sein Kilometerstand und so weiter, damit man das alles nachvollziehen kann. Das kann man in dem Fall nicht. Und das ist schon ziemlich schwerwiegend im Güterverkehr.
A potentially costly mistake for this truck driver.
As Tillman already told us, one of their main jobs is to check drivers for alcohol consumption. I have some German schnapps now that I'm just going to put in my mouth and swirl around.
You waste the Jägermeister, bro. Oh, that made me so angry. That truck driver from Poland, I know when he saw the lights that he had to pull over, yeah, I know he was so mad. Oh, wow. Listen, at least he didn't have like $2 million worth of cocaine in the back of the truck or something. That would have been really bad. Because then you got bigger problems. It's not even the police or going to jail. There's guys who are going to get you gone, buddy, before they can put you in jail. But I'm sure there's a lot of drug trafficking and drunk driving. You Germans party, Let me know, actually, guys, in the comments. I'm curious. Is drunk driving a big problem in Germany? Are there a lot of drunk drivers and things like that? Because in the United States, it's a massive problem because of our lack of public transportation. People are often forced to drive after drinking. Forced. They can sleep in the car, obviously, and wait till they sober up. But, a lot of people aren't doing that. So let me know. In Germany, you got to chill out. Wait, how does she have 0.03 blood alcohol concentrate if no alcohol entered her bloodstream? It enters just through the mouth like that? That was a dumb test. You got to actually drink it to see. Come on, bro. So, but you can legally drink before 21 in Germany, but you can't have any alcohol in your system. I mean, that's a pretty good rule, I guess. Any alcohol? Zero tolerance? I mean, if you're legal, you know what I'm saying? Also, you can't have an open container in the car in the United States of alcohol, but in Germany, you can drink in the driver's seat. As long as you're below that limit, you can drink while driving. I mean, it's a logical thing, but it sounds crazy to an American.
Back on the highway, we're heading out on the next mission, and once again, very fast.
Beispielsweise die Geschwindigkeit fahren sie in den USA gar nicht, ne?
Nein.
We reached 219 kilometers per hour. That's 136 miles per hour.
I feel bad for the people that are trying to get out of the way.
There's debris on the Autobahn. Officer Hartung performs a maneuver to stop the traffic behind us so his partner can remove it safely.
Man, where is this in the United States? Just for that little debris. Do you guys know the things that are in the middle of the highway, not just regular roads in the United States? Whole tires, somebody's entire bumper, massive pieces of debris that force you to either come to a full stop or maneuver around it, which raises the chance of further accidents. So we have so much trash and shit everywhere, all over the roads. Every time I've seen clips of the Autobahn, including right here on this stretch, your highways are so clean. The shoulder is free of debris, which is very important for emergency vehicles and keeping that, lane spotless. Like, it looks so clean in Germany, guys, compared to what we literally live in a shithole. There's fat people just throwing their McDonald's and garbage out of the window. I'm not even like trying to fat shame, but it does often be the lazy people who are disrespecting the environment and can't get rid of their waste in the proper receptacles. Instead, they just throw it out the window. I see alcohol, beer cans, vodka bottles, like all on the side of the road. I'm like, really? You guys are a waste of space for that. Like, it's ridiculous.
As you know, there's this big debate in Germany about whether or not to have a standard speed limit. So as police officers and as
Good question.
fast drivers, are you for or against a general speed limit in the country?
Also meine private Meinung dazu ist, dass ich ein Geschwindigkeitslimit auf Autobahnen nicht schlecht finde. Privat fahre ich selbst nicht besonders schnell. Und auch im Dienst zeigt sich immer wieder, dass Unfälle häufig mit zu hoher Geschwindigkeit zu tun haben.
The speed limit debate in Germany has been going on for decades. About 65% of the entire Autobahn network currently has no limit.
Well, that was more excitement than I bargained for. What impressed me the most about these officers is how quickly they reacted to the action on the Autobahn and also how cool they remained under pressure. I definitely have a renewed respect for the work they do.
Hell yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this video.
Now, big shout out to the German police officers. Like, they were mad chill. They were so chill, but still like locked in on their job. It's not like they don't care, but they have that just laid back demeanor that is exactly what you need to do this type of job. I did not realize that 65% of the Autobahn has no speed limit. I know that sometimes there are speed advertisements or advisories, simply recommendations, but not necessarily rules governing how fast you can go. But 65%, that's a lot of it. So it was cool to hear the police officer's opinion on if speed limits should be implemented. Let me know what you guys think down below. Should there be more speed limits on Autobahn roads? And that's basically all I got to say, guys. This was a super cool video. And I wish our country had clean highways and that we could have no speed limits, because it would be awesome and probably a lot of fun when safe to do so. Of course, you're not just gonna swerve around through traffic and endanger other people's lives. But if there's a stretch of open road and you got a fast car, boom, push that thing. I'm trying to, man. Some people have offered me in the past to ride with them on Autobahn. Next time I'm in Germany, I might have to take up one of those offers, because that would be awesome on vlog, and I really want to do it. Like, my interest is up there now with the Autobahn. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.